Good morning YouTube. So today we are going for the ever elusive 230 for a triple with the F8 single ply. Keep getting doubles at the minute. The triple is within reaching distance. I just can't seem to get there. So today's going to be the last day we're going to attempt it. We're risking it for Ginger Biscuit. After today we're going to have to go back to more sensible, logical programming with things I know I can do, where the effort and the recovery tax and recovery debts isn't very great. So yeah, we need to make today count really. It is absolutely freezing. It is minus degrees. This hoodie is going to be coming in and out in between sets, trying to keep myself warm. I've warmed up with an empty bar. I've warmed up using small bands to get the posterior muscles firing. Now we need to start climbing the weight, so we're going to go 70, 100, 125, 150, and then the F8 will come on around 170. Let's go. Feels good. That bar is freezing though. Let's go and get the 15s. Right, we're going to go for about 6, 7 or 8, just see what feels good. Now for those with eagle eyes, you'll have noticed I slid up the bench ever so slightly, took me out of position. So this hoodie needs to come off. It's a bit slippy, but man, it is cold, and I don't want to be cold. Now, whenever I get past 120, wrist straps come out. I think I've had a few wrist issues years ago. I just found up to 120 I'm fine. Thereafter, issues can creep in. So yeah, at 120, 120 onwards, they come out. We're just going for a triple, maybe a double, triple. See how it goes. Didn't feel great. Felt like my left arm was coming in slightly. I'm gonna have to take my grip out. Just a touch. We'll see. Right, we're going 150, going for a single. Felt heavy, but it moved, and it fell better than the 125s. So apologies, I tried charging the camera while the microphone was plugged in, and for whatever reason the mic cut out. But here's a 170, moves lovely, and normal service now resumes. Right, now time for 200. Let's go for a single, and let's smoke it. we're at 220. May go for 2 singles before going for the 230. Always seem to do better with the 230 on the second or third set, which is ironic because I'm more fatigued, but lightly got better activation, so maybe 220 singles, we'll see. Shit, it is cold. Fuck. Last warm up, need to make it count. Head in the game. Much better. Seeing stars, but that moved a lot better, which means it definitely is an activation thing. Yes! Fuck yes! Now these days, it is super rare for me to have such an emotional response in the gym while I'm training. But that is what this 230 for a triple meant. Once I had a little calm down, I moved round the corner to a power rack and set up for me to do dead press from the floor. Nice and easy. Not gonna lie, I'm getting a bit hungry now. I don't know if that's 8, 9 or 10. Extra one for good measure. Hardest part's getting up. Alright, let's go for maybe 3 or 4. I want to see just how heavy we can get with this. $160 next. Roll 160. Single or a double. So I really want to try and push this today. I don't know what's going to be there, but we're going to try. Not seeing stars. That's good. Right, if we can break the inertia, we're golden. If we can't, well, it doesn't move. wonder if I can build it to 200. So maybe that's the next challenge. 190 for a double, and then 200 for a single. Maybe. That is my next big goal. So if I do it on the floor press, I can pretty much do it forever. If I do it on a flat bench, I've got a leg drive, I can tighten everything. Can't really do a great deal on the floor, which is what gives so much carryover. So maybe that's my next big thing. I think for the most part now, I'm just going to do some rolling dumbbell extensions and then pretty much call it. So, thoughts on today's session? I think it went really well. It was incredibly rewarding to hit that 230 for a triple. I've always felt it was there. When I've done the 225 for a triple, it looked good, it looked solid. So I've always struggled with how 5 kilo can change things so dramatically. But that is how things go in the strength world. What you think you should be capable of and what you are capable of can be two very different things. A slight shift in weight and all of a sudden lifts change, your mechanics change, your technique changes. And yeah, I've chased this 230 for a triple. Today was very much a case of it was the last chance and last time I was going to go for it. Because going forwards I need to move back towards a more consistent, logical, progressive training plan. So I start block 1. From block 1 I add, or week 1 block 1, I add 5 kilos to block 1 week 2, and the next week block 1 week 3 I add another 5 kilos. So the difference from week 1 to week 3 is 10 kilos. And then when I move to the next block, maybe I increase all weights by 5 kilo, maybe I'll increase it by 2.5 kilo. So very small incremental increases, but by doing that I will start with a weight that is not a struggle, and it may run for 12, 16, 20 weeks before I start hitting blocks and barriers. Now the good thing of doing that is you build confidence, and you know realistically next week's going to be a doddle because you've just done it this week. As long as your technique or form doesn't start breaking down, or you have these other factors impact you, which for me has been work recently and sleep, also because of work, most likely the stress of various things that have been happening there, but by and large you should know you can do next week because you've done this week. There are no phenomenal asks, there are no outrageous increases, it is all fairly doable, and like I say, you build confidence knowing that that's the case. So if you struggle this week and it's block 1 week 1, well, it's probably squeaky bum next week. It's definitely going to be squeaky bum come week 3. So you start light, you start small, and you incrementally increase it over a very long period of time. That is where the magic happens. It isn't in the struggle, but I have enjoyed being in the struggle. It's the old school gym bro stuff, and yeah, it's been good, but it is now out of my system. So I think that's my thoughts for today. 2025 ended badly, or I thought it ended badly. 2026 has started phenomenally, and all because of a single session. So it is important how you talk to yourself, it is important how you frame your thoughts, and I think that's probably where I'm going to leave it. So with all that said, I will catch you next time, but yeah, happy training, and I hope 26 starts off well for you as it has for me. Catch you later.